This is the History of New Zealand podcast on the Eat to My Own Beat podcast network. This is the History of New Zealand, episode 8. Establishing the colony. William Hobson declared British sovereignty over all of New Zealand on the 21st of May, 1840, at which point he became its lieutenant governor. At first, New Zealand was administered from Australia as part of the colony of New South Wales, and from the 16th of June, 1840, New South Wales laws were deemed to operate in New Zealand. This was the transitional agreement, and the British government issued the charter for the erecting of the colony of New Zealand on the 16th of November, 1840. The charter stated that the colony of New Zealand would be established as a crown colony separated from the New South Wales on 3rd of May, 1841. Settlement continued under British plans inspired by a vision of New Zealand as a new land of opportunity. In 1846, the British Parliament passed the New Zealand Constitution Act in 1846 for self-government of the 13,000 settlers in New Zealand. The new governor, George Grey, suspended the plans. He argued that the Pākehā could not be trusted to pass laws that would protect the interest of the Maori majority. Already there had been treaty violations, and persuaded his political superiors to postpone the introduction for 5 years. The Church of England sponsored the Canterbury Association with assisted passengers from Great Britain in the early 1850s as a result of the influx of settlers. The Pākehā population grew explosively from fewer than 1,000 in 1831 to 500,000 by 1881. Some 400,000 settlers came from Britain, of whom 300,000 stayed permanently. Most were young people, and 250,000 babies were born. The passage of 120 were paid by the colonial government. After 1880, immigration reduced. The growth was due chiefly to the excess of births over deaths. Thank you for listening to the History of New Zealand podcast. We're found on YouTube and anywhere else you could find your normal podcasts. Please like, comment, and subscribe, or find us at www.eattomyownbeat.com.